Shalom and welcome back to the YouTube channel of Pastor Paul, ShofarMaker. And now here I have a Gideon Torch Shofar video 993 J size. And our J size is anything measured after 21 inches right up to 23 inches. So these are J size measured from the tip to tip, in a straight line. Not around the curve. For this particular shofar, Gideon Torch Shofar. So I'm going to tune this particular Gideon Torch Shofar before you, and the color of this shofar I would say is a dark coffee brown color to light coffee brown color with tinge of a dark olive green color. So it is full polish. So here it's not yet drilled. But the bell side we have already cleaned out nicely for you. And we have already measured the hollow of this Eland horn using a flexible galvanized iron wire, spun galvanized iron wire. We push it right in, and we find out where's the end of the hollow here. So after measurement we take out and we determine that it is about at the end here, 2 inches or so, towards the end of this mouthpiece, if you see it, to be drilled. So first what we do is we want to center this particular point here, so that when we do our drilling, the drill bit will not skip, will not go everywhere, but it will stay on target, on point. So to make a mark there, let me just mark it for you to see. You see that? It's already a centered point. You can use a nail also if you want to. But for me, here I have my engraving tool. So I use my engraving tool. You see that? It's already centered there. And the end of this hollow here, it ends about here. You see, we already measured it. Now what we do now is we are using a 5.5 high-speed drill for metal. Because to drill into a horn, if you use those as you to drill the wood, it will not last. It will just curl up and crumble. So we need a high-speed drill bit. And this is a 5.5, and sometimes we use up to 6.5, 7, but depends on the type of horn that we are dealing with. So this one I determined that a 5.5 should be enough. So here goes. I'm going to drill it before you so that you can actually see how I drill. We don't drill direct in all the way, but a little bit at a time. Because if you don't drill it a bit at a time and try and drill it in one go, this drill bit here will get caught in this particular horn. It will have a sudden grip, and then this whole thing will just turn. So which is a very dangerous thing to do. So be careful. Drill a little bit at a time. So you see, I drill it at the beginning as a start, probably 2 mm at a time. You can see that I have actually here we have the directional drilling. So here we can just more or less gauge it. Yeah, directional drilling. So you can see here. Yeah, one side, and then on the top there we have another line, so that we can keep it center of the drilling to the horn. See the drill residue. Yeah, we got to clear it constantly. If not, it will melt inside this drilling, and it will just catch onto the drill, and it will be very difficult to do after that. Yeah, it's almost there. Yeah, constantly clear the residue from the drill bit. Here goes. Yeah, just puncture through, drill through the mouthpiece. Yeah, so let's go on to the next stage and clear out the debris inside. And try and blow out the debris, get the airflow, feel the airflow of it. Very nice airflow, you can hear the sound. Yep, so what I usually do, I will have a round file, reps file, to clear up debris inside the drill hole. You see how long it goes in. Yeah, sometimes it might not be enough, so you need to find certain ways to adapt to the drilling. Yeah, very good. So after this, I will do the drilling with a cone tungsten carbide burr. Yeah, the diameter at the largest point here is about a 6, 7. Yeah, it's about that. And the cutting surface here, I would think is about 11, 12 mm. Yeah, the surface, cutting surface must be a cross cut. Don't have a single cut. Single cut will not work well, so it must be a cross cut. So what I do now is I will form the mouthpiece here. Yeah, you see clearer. I just give it a marking. Yeah, a bit of marking there. So what I do now is I will proceed to drill the full cutting surface here into the horn. And as I drill in, I will turn it, twist it so that I can get a certain diameter of the mouthpiece that I want. So I have the initial drill of the cone shape for the mouthpiece. This is to actually form a cup inside there, a bowl, so that you can actually capture your breath to push through this entire length of this horn. So it is very important. Ours, we do it natural, although we can put a mouthpiece inside here, like here, yeah, a trumpet mouthpiece. You can see that, but this is very much larger, and if you're going to put it inside here, the sound will be very hard. It's not a natural sound anymore. So we do not want to use this, and we don't encourage to use the mouthpiece like that, because it will, when you push it in here, this is a tapered, can you see that? It's a tapered thing. Yeah, so when you tapered thing, you push it right in, this place here will start to expand and crack. Yeah, as you push it deeper and deeper, and it will suddenly split. So we don't encourage that at all. Yeah, but if you want to, we can give it a try on your own particular shofar, but totally discouraged. Yeah, so let's hear the sound of this particular initial cone drill. Okay, so you have a very nice airflow. And now what I will do is I'm going to use this particular cone. Yeah, not cone, it's an oval tungsten carbide burr. Yeah, cutting surface diameter probably about 6 mm. Yeah, cutting diameter, or to 7 mm. And the cutting surface here, the length here, is probably about 8 mm. Yeah, so this is what I do. This oval tungsten carbide burr, and I'm going to do this to enlarge this particular mouthpiece here to get a certain sound that I want. Okay. Use the thumb and one of the fingers here to control your hand so that it's stable. Yep. So now I have already enlarged the opening here, and leaving around the rim of this particular mouthpiece here, maybe about 1 to 1.5 mm. Yeah, don't trim it too thinly, because what it can hurt your lips, can cut your lips if it is too sharp. So I'll leave it about 1 to 1.5 mm around the rim, the circumference of the rim. Yeah, the mouthpiece. So let's hear the sound now. Very nice. So what I can do here now is I will trim it a bit more. These are all by experience, trial and error, to get the best mouthpiece here. So now with this sound, very nice droning low G sound to a middle G. Yeah, and in order to sort of expand the mouthpiece area, I will use a plumb bob, customized plumb bob. so that I can actually enlarge and form the mouthpiece to make it a flare, like a trumpet flare. Yeah, but not this extreme that is flared so much, but just enough for the grip. Yeah, so don't put the heat directly into it for a long time because it will melt the horn. So what I do now, I will gently expand it. If you use your iPad or your notebook, you'll be able to see that it has been expanded. Yeah, very ever so slowly and slightly, that's all. It's just to form a certain grip for your lips. Yeah, and it also helps the sound, but to hear the sound and experience, the experience is needed for you to capture the airflow. Yeah, so yeah, you can see that. So you see the flare there. Yeah, it just flare out towards the mouthpiece. It flares out all around evenly. We try and make it as even as possible. Yeah, so now what we do is the edges here can be a bit sharp right now, so we use a sandpaper, maybe a 280 or 300 waterproof sandpaper to sort of smoothen it out. A bit more. Very nice resonance. Just to hit it a bit more so that I can make it more even, the rim of the mouthpiece. Beautiful, just perfect. Yeah, you can see that. Very nicely done. Yeah, use your notebook to sort of zoom in. See that? Yeah, it's a bit dark, so you might not be able to see it clearly, but you can see here the flare. Yeah, the flare of it. Yeah, the mouthpiece area. So we sort of smooth it a bit more. Let's hear the sound. A bit more, just to set it down a bit more. Double tone, yeah, from a low to a high pitch, from a low G to a middle G, yeah, of the sound of this particular shofar. Double pitch, very nice. Hear for yourself. This droning sound, as explained in my teaching on the Gideon's army, the Gideon's attack, yeah, in reference to Judges chapter 6, 7, and 8. Go and see the video 992 DJ size, and you hear me explaining the use of this particular shofar, the torch shofar. Yeah, and now what I do now to just complete it off, I will do an engraving right before you to capture and also to identify a menorah on this particular shofar. Yeah, capture the center point. Yeah, so what I do is I measure to get a constant length, and this is about 6.5 inches. Yeah, or what we call the 165 mm from this point to the mouthpiece. Yeah, but it's up to you if you want to make it nearer or further. It's immaterial, but for me, I give it a certain standard, a distance from the mouthpiece. So here goes. I'll engrave it before you, the menorah. This is all handcraft. And now we have a 2 row of menorah. Yeah, the pattern of it. Yeah, the top row is for the flames, and the bottom row is for the branches of the menorah. Okay, the branches have been completed. Branch of the menorah, and now I'll just put in the flame on the top of the branches of the menorah. So the branches has already been engraved, and the flames has been engraved at the top there. And I'll just do the base of the menorah. highlighted the engraving of the menorah. Yeah, menorah, the branch, 7 branch of the menorah, and the flames at the top here. So what I do is I will just clean out the dust and the debris from the engraving. Just using a toothbrush, it's more than enough. Smoothing out a bit. Okay. I'm going to use a piece of wood to sort of smoothen out the engraving side. A piece of wood. Yep. Clean it out, and I'm going to highlight it with a golden ink pen, which is the outline 999 XF. Yeah, gold. See that? Outline 999 XF, and it is a 0.8 mm tip. Yeah. Yeah, so the tip here is 0.8 mm. So I'm going to highlight it. Okay. This pen is a bit wonky. Let's try another pen. Okay. Sometimes the ink just dries up. Yeah, this is the challenge to use this type of pen. Gold tip pen. So here, the menorah has already been highlighted with the gold ink pen. So let's hear the sound again. Very nice. Double pitch, low to a higher pitch sound, a droning low sound, which is very good. Yeah, you can imagine that the sound is being sounded at the edge of the enemy's camp, and it confused the enemy until God caused them to fight among themselves. So go and read up Judges 6, 7, and 8 and see the whole story unfold of the Gideonites attack. So as you see in this particular video, 993 GA size, give us a like on this video. Yeah, remember, give us a like on this video and subscribe to us and share with your friends, that they also be encouraged to get a shofar. Based on what you see is what you get, and our commitment to you is we will not send you any other shofar. If you say you want this particular in video 993 GA size, this is what we will send to you. And also by doing so, sharing your friends, you help us to increase our subscriber base. So thank you so much for watching. God bless you all, and shalom.